everyone, just checking in. I flew in last night, got in right before the typhoon hit. Yeah, how do I even want to start this? Just without crying, thank you guys so much for all of the messages. If you guys didn't hear, my Grammy passed away. Nope, said I wasn't gonna cry. She lived a really long and happy life. Kind of did everything that she wanted to do, you know, she was ready to go, is what she told us. So yeah, you never want to see one of your loved ones go, but I think that that was kind of the best way to go. She was ready, surrounded by loved ones and everything. So I really just want to thank you guys for giving me the ability to have this as my job, and I was able to cancel some jobs and just book a flight. I've literally never done this before, but like book a flight 12 hours before the plane left, and kind of just go without worry. And so thank you guys, not only for your messages, but just for simply supporting me by even just watching my videos and letting me do this. I really needed to be there. But in lighter news, because I said I wasn't gonna cry in this video, there were definitely a lot of shenanigans. Our family is very big and something is always happening, so there were a lot of laughs and stuff. And then yesterday my flight was just hilarious. I was so terrified. As you guys know, I'm a pretty nervous flyer. We started to get news about the typhoon, and it was hitting like right when I was supposed to land, and I was just sort of like, and I couldn't delay my flight because, as you will see, in about an hour, we're gonna head over to immigration because I have to apply to renew my visa. And changing that appointment time is, especially now with COVID, like they've made it's so much more difficult. There was just no way. Like I had to be back by September 6th at 2 p.m. So I was just so terrified, and ironically the flight ends up being so much smoother. Granted, it was 15 hours, which was a pain in the butt, but it was so much smoother than my flight out there, which was just like womp, 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 womp for 10 hours straight. But I forgot to mention that there were two options for me to fly home, Korean Air or Asiana, and there was literally no difference. Price, time. The Asiana flight left 20 minutes before us, and as we were boarding, they were the gate next to us and they weren't boarding yet, and that was really weird because they're supposed to leave first, right? I don't know what happened to them, but they diverted and had to land in Anchorage, Alaska, and sit there for a couple hours to wait out the typhoon. What? Like, somebody was looking out for me because I would have lost it. But our flight made it in, so we land beautifully. Not to stereotype, but like I have never witnessed this until I started coming to Korea. When you land in Korea, you will hear like wheels touch the ground and people have their seatbelts off. I don't know why. People like to jump out of their seats here. And I was flying Korean Air, and the flight attendants, they are like these beautiful, super like calm, it's like ASMR when they talk to you, you know, these lovely women. And we land, I'm like 2 seats back from one of their jump seats by the exit row. We land, and this woman, like, wheels touch, we are still speeding to stop, okay? Plane is still going, full speed ahead. This older woman just jumps out of her seat to use the bathroom, and this flight attendant turned into a pit bull. I mean, it was fascinating to watch. She just like jumps out of her seat, blocks the bathroom, and she's like, "You get back in your seat." It was wild. The whole plane was just watching in stunned silence, and then she got scolded after the plane stopped. I mean, it was whoa. I'm a big stickler for people getting out of their seats before the gate is attached. So that was just like, oh man. And then as you saw coming home, the taxi driver was just, oh my God. And he was like, "Where'd you come from?" And I said, "America." And he's like, "Okay, you're American, but are you Italian or Irish?" I was like, are those the only two options? But anyway, so it was, the trip was very short, but it was very necessary, and it ended up like a lot of good memories came out of it. So thank you again for letting me be able to do that. I'm gonna go change out of my pajamas and we're gonna go sit in the immigration office. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. This is me just basically catching up on life, and thank you again. So as we make our way across the city, I would like to give a major shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Audible. Audible is a wonderful service that has things you probably want to listen to. They have audiobooks in every genre, they have podcasts and more. You can also find Audible Originals, which is content exclusive to Audible, and it's usually from top celebrities or experts or even new voices. And as an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep forever, and that includes the latest bestsellers and new releases. I highly recommend. I'm glad my mom died. It is absolutely worth all of the hype. A really wonderful memoir and incredibly difficult to get your hands on. I'm currently just re-listening to The Hidden Life of Trees, and you can also get access to a growing selection of titles that you can listen to all you want, such as certain audiobooks and originals, but also a ton of podcasts. And if you would like to, you can give Audible a try for free for 30 days. You can visit audible.com/carrycakes or text carrycakes to 500-500. All of that information will be in the description box. Thank you again to Audible for sponsoring this, and let me see if I got my visa renewed. Well, I only had to be in there for 30 minutes past my appointment time, but I can't pick up my new card because I ran out of spaces for the dates, the renewal dates. Anyway, I can't pick up my new card until the 30th of September, so hopefully I don't need it. But gotta go home.
Leaving all my worries, I prepare for something new. Whatever it was that held me back, I'm sure it wasn't true. Holding on too long and unresolved questions hold you down.
Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning. I am only walking half of my usual walk because I don't think my body is prepared. But anyway, yesterday, I didn't even notice this when they handed me the paper because I am very confused about what year it is. I keep thinking it's 2023. They gave me 2 years on my marriage visa. Usually they only give you 1 year, but I guess I've been married long enough. They do that in the US too. If you're like a newlywed, they give you a green card for only like 2 years, and then after that 2 years you have to apply again for the 7-year or the 10-year. Anyway, so I don't have to go to immigration until 2024. That's very exciting. It's kind of all that I did yesterday, but today we are going to Kurt's mom's house. It's not technically Chuseok yet. I think Chuseok starts on the 9th. Today's the 7th. But whatever. So we're gonna go just have dinner or lunch. Nothing really big going on.
What could have been a friendly smile has turned into a frown. I'm moving on and on, on and on. I'm moving on and on.
I don't know how. There's only 3 of them. I don't know how that's possible. Right? There's no more? No, they've all turned to their weird, like, string things. I actually don't want to be standing under all those strings. But anyway, there's Wisteria.
On and on. I'm driving in my car. The road is long and full of dust.
First time
The landscape changes around me. On and on, I feel almost. Whatever happened to me happened for my highest good.
오, 오 감사합니다. 안 봤어요.
On and on, I'm moving on and on. On and on. Seagulls fly around the beach house that I rented for a while. You.
Okay, hi everyone. We're back home. Kurt went to the office for a little bit. Why did Final Cut Pro quit unexpectedly? So yeah, we went to Kurt's mom's house. She always makes some like really interesting vegetarian food. She's basically vegetarian as well, so she always makes something really interesting for me. And so we had something called mukbap, which I know what mook is, which is like an acorn, not jelly, but it's this strange consistency. I like it, but it was really good, but like just I would have never thought to have put that all together. And she's from like Shigol, so whenever she makes food, Kurt's always like, oh my god, mom, this is like really countryside food. But it happens to match my taste, so I was very happy with it. It's actually quite hot out today. It was really nice this morning, but it got really hot just now, and so I'm actually going to be spending the rest of the day cleaning the house, because I think, you know, we kind of I expected to be going home kind of at any second for the past 2 weeks. And when I get stressed out, I'm the kind of person that like I can't finish a task. And so I have like laundry that hasn't been folded in quite a while, and like this chair is piling up with clothes, and so yeah, and that makes me more stressed. So I think now that like I'm home, I'm gonna focus on just cleaning my place, and that will make me feel a lot better. So yeah, that's the plan for today. And tomorrow I might be meeting up with a friend. She wanted to play tennis, but I just don't think my body is ready. I fell asleep so hard on the bus. Kurt had to like shake me awake because we almost missed our stop. So I think I'm just gonna try and relax as much as possible. I kind of jumped off the airplane and went straight into work, like PCR test and immigration and all that stuff, so I just never really took a day to acclimate. So tonight will be my night. I'm gonna chill and it'll be great. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're eating well. I'm so full. Let's see what we get up to, okay? Bye.
Playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright.
Oh my god, guys, the cutest thing just happened to me. This girl is sitting on the bus with me, and she pops over, she like kind of comes over to me. I'm listening to my music way too loud, unfortunately. And I pause it, and she's like, can I talk to you? And I was like, why? Like, about what? And she was like, oh, I have to do it for my homework. Like, do you mind my English Academy? Like, do you mind if I record it? Blah, blah, blah. And we just had the cutest conversation for like 10 minutes on the bus, and she spoke so well. She was only 12. I couldn't believe it. Just the way that she was expressing herself was so good. So if you are her teacher, I'm not going to give her full name, but if you have a Seoyoung in your class, she said she has a Canadian male teacher, Wow, she is brilliant. She was a joy to talk to. Like, she had opinions, she made jokes. I mean, she was great. She used the word ironic, and I just loved her for that. So, great day. I'm heading to a coffee shop to read a little bit, and then Kurt is gonna meet me and we're gonna get dinner at one of our favorite places. It's really hot today, so I'll talk to you guys. If you can't tell by like my cheeks being so red, I'll talk to you again later when I cool off.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I don't wanna go. This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't
So it is the 10th. It is like the real Chuseok day, like the day that most people are going to the family graves and stuff like that. We are just staying at home. Kurt's actually working, but it's so beautiful outside that I'm actually going to go sit in the park and read. Brought a water bottle, and yeah, that's my grand plan for the day. So it's so quiet. So I'll see you guys at the park.
What my eyes could not see, or has the antidote to brokenness evaded me? Could I believe in what my ears have not heard? Or will the suffering that surrounds me have the final word? Even on the darkest nights I know the sun will rise. I will trust the promise I cannot see with my eyes. Even when the clouds surround, I know the sun still shines. But when will it break through? Jesus, I need you.
Any guesses where we're heading?
Could I believe in what my hands have not touched? Or will the weight of disappointment apprehend my trust? Could I believe in what my mind cannot know? Or could the number of the stars
I don't remember them letting these grow so high. These are like 7 feet or something. They're gorgeous, they're overwhelming, but they're all out. Today is the 12th. Gorgeous, and there's so many like cute old people with really big lenses, and they're adorable and I love them so much.
Catch your hopes. Even on the darkest nights, I know the sun will rise. I will trust the promise I cannot see with my eyes. Even when the clouds surround, I know the sun still shines. But when will it break through?
Okay, what an incredibly cute day. This adorable girl came up and she had a big camera and she was like, hey, I'm sorry, can I take photos? Because she saw me struggling to take a thumbnail. And so she took a bunch and she's gonna send me some on her nice camera. It's just adorable. Like, I understand when people get frustrated if it's crowded, but if you come in the morning, I think it's like a really nice mix of oh my god, this kid has squeaky shoes. Give him a moment. Okay, I think it's just a nice mix of people who enjoy nature, are here because they want to take pictures of the flower. I don't know. Like, I always love the vibes. Also, the rain did a number on these guys. I think I'm just kind of gonna end the vlog here. This was kind of a week of me catching up to life, and I think I did an okay job, and I don't know what else to say. I've got like one of my friends from Singapore is coming in 2 days, and I also have to get ready to go back to America and stuff like that. So this was a good week to like rest but also get a little stuff done, and I'm happy with the week. I had a lot of time just at home. It's that time of the month, but I also got to go out and see the flowers and stuff, so I feel accomplished and happy. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I think Kurt and I are going to the movies today. I think we're gonna go finally see Nope, and yeah, that's the plan. So once again, thank you to Audible for sponsoring this. Oh, there's a cute thank you once again to Audible for sponsoring this. If you would like to try Audible for 30 days for free, you can check the link down below, audible.com/carrycakes, or you can text carrycakes to 500-500. Really recommend giving audiobooks a try. It took me a while to get into them. I still definitely prefer my audiobooks to be nonfiction, but again, remember they also have podcasts and stuff like that. So give it a try. And oh my gosh, this woman is posing her dogs so well. It's just wonderful to see all the walks of life that come to this field every year. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you to everybody who sent me recommendations for what to do in New Jersey / Eastern PA for October. It was so funny because the way that I asked, I realized this is my fault. I asked you guys, like, what do you guys in Eastern PA like to do in autumn? And I was thinking like specifics, like, oh, this orchard or this blah, blah, blah. But so many of you guys were like, sit and look out the window and light a candle. And I was like, yes, but also, so it was just like very heartwarming to read all of your answers. But I did get a lot of good places that I bookmarked. Gonna go with my family. So yeah, I'm just in a fantastic mood, and I'm gonna go take a long bus back home, and god, this is just such a treat every year. It always brings, like, I always meet a random very kind stranger. So okay, I'm going to head back. If she sends me the things before I edit it, I will show you the pictures here, but if not, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you always. Happy autumn. Okay.